everybody, welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
And I'm Rizzo, and today on Anime Reaction, we watched the first episode of Trickster, Edogawa Ranpo Shōnen Tantei-dan Yori. If you want to check out our reaction to the first episode of Trickster, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga, and don't forget to like and share our videos. And thanks for watching.
So, on the first episode of Trickster, we're introduced to our main characters via a little talk about all the people that have been on the planet. How many of them? You know, like the basically, what was the number that they gave? 110
billion?
Yeah.
That's throughout human history.
Yeah, basically. But yeah.
Yeah, at first I thought, like,
it was I thought what you thought too.
Yeah.
Like, wow, people really started reproducing.
Yeah. But then I'm like, oh, right. Throughout history.
So. But yeah, basically a little morbid talk about, you know, how many people there have been versus how many people there are, and those people will soon join the people who were, yada, yada, yada.
Depressing.
Basically introducing that one of our main characters, Yoshio, is suicidal.
But can't die.
Literally cannot die. He has some force.
And boy, does he try.
Yeah, some force that's around him that saves his life.
He's jumping out of buildings.
Trying to shank himself with shards of glass.
He shoots himself
in the mouth, like, with a rifle.
Puts a gun in his mouth.
Yeah. And doesn't pussy out like a boss.
Yeah, no. Literally, boom.
And just coughs out the bullet.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me
I was thinking of that quote from, I think it was the first Avengers movie.
Yep, I was just about to say.
I tried to put a gun in my mouth. Or tried to put a bullet in my head, in my mouth, and the other guy spit it back. Bruce Banner. But yeah, so basically throughout the whole episode, he's either trying to kill himself or he's moping around.
Yep.
We're introduced to one of our other main characters, Kensuke Hanazaki,
who is, I can only assume, the main detective of the boy detective club.
Well, they're not the main one, but I think he's the one we focus on more. He's very active and pretty much what's the emo kid's name? Yoshio?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's his antithesis.
Basically, he's very, very active, very
hyperactive, really.
Full of life, really. But so we're introduced to him because he's on I guess technically we were first introduced to him because he saved some girl that was about to be raped.
And then he was looking for a Pekingese.
Yeah, then he was looking for somebody's lost dog.
Oof. Oh man, that was a hell of an introduction to Yoshio's power right there.
Yeah, because basically he's looking for this dog, and he finds it. The dog runs into this abandoned building. And so he follows the dog in there. Dog finds Yoshio. Dog goes to attack Yoshio, because small dogs are the devil. And Yoshio ends the dog by accident. Completely not on purpose.
He doesn't have control over his power. Yeah. Like total control over it.
Yeah. Obviously,
what was that, gory?
Hanazaki? Like Kensuke?
Yeah,
Kensuke. Kensuke tries to calm the guy down, but Yoshio decides to jump out the building.
Yep. So jumps out the window, which, I mean, they're on like the 10th floor at least.
At least, yeah.
And so Kensuke runs over to the window and looks down, and then sees Yoshio running away.
For real?
Then we have a bit with the adult members of the Boys Detective Agency, which is, I guess the main guy there is, which one is it?
Aki-chan?
Akechi?
Akechi?
Yeah, Akechi. Is that the main detective that seems really lazy?
No,
that's the one, the pink shirt.
Yeah, the one that was like lounging in the back of the car.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, so we get kind of a B story of him helping out the police commissioner, who looks very young for her job.
Yeah, but she has the really like professional office-looking attire on, so it counts.
Well, I mean, she definitely looks like a.
She's a yuppie.
Yeah,
totally
pretty
yuppie.
Pretty much.
That was why I was getting that.
The pantsuit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we get a B story about, I guess, like a security robot that goes insane, I guess, and basically all the police go to where that security robot is, and at the same time a group breaks in. I wasn't sure what the building was.
I'm not sure either.
It seemed like it was the same factory.
It didn't make it very clear. I think it had to do with that factory. What was it? Hoshino Heavy Industry or something like that.
Yeah.
But basically, we're kind of introduced to the idea of this fiend with 20 faces, which I assume is a guy that Akechi has run into quite a bit before.
And stolen the Master of Disguise title from Dana Carvey.
Right.
Looks like the
There's a reason why they call him the fiend with 20 faces.
the bad guy Batman, because he just fucking has the answer for everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely everything.
He really reminded me from that guy from Nanana's Buried Treasure. The guy with the 100 faces or whatever, or guy with 1,000 faces.
Jeez, how many?
Basically, one of the guys who's helping out the Thieves Guild there.
Right. Same kind of gimmick.
Yeah, same kind of gimmick where basically they have like ultra realistic masks that they can put over their face.
And then they're like master escape artists.
Yeah, master escape artists. They're master
cat burglars.
impersonators.
Yeah.
But so he ends up escaping because the people that were helping the fiend with 20 faces. Oh no! I think those were just workers there, weren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, it was just the fiend with 20 faces himself, disguised as one of the workers.
Okay, I got that. I just realized that. I originally thought it was like a crew or something. But yeah, so basically those guys, they're like, the fiend with 20 faces? Fuck this shit, I'm out. Peace. He ends up escaping because one of the guys bumps Akechi on his way out. And the fiend with 20 faces uses a smoke shoe to get away.
Smoke shoe. That's a new one.
Shoe.
Smoke
Clever.
shoe bomb.
I need one of those in my life. I need two of those in my life.
You don't want to answer somebody, just walk away.
That was clever. I like that.
Yeah, that was pretty clever.
As we continue on, I guess we get back to
the A story.
Yeah,
Well,
Kensuke.
Right before that, it said that that robot was just malfunctioning, so it's taken back to the company that made it.
back to the factory.
Back to the factory. So.
But anyway, we're also introduced to Nori, who is a Cloud Cuckoo Lander hacker.
Basically, the Boys Detective Agency's dispatcher.
Edward.
And she's not on an exercise ball like the entire time we see her, just about. So
Either that, or she's on an exercise bike, or
yeah.
Well,
She works out.
she is a shut-in,
yeah.
so at least she's trying to get a workout.
True.
At least she's smart about it. But apparently, that's just a nice supporting character. Follows Kensuke around.
Nags at everyone.
Yep.
gets angry easily, but in a really adorable way. Anyway, moving on.
So we get back to the A plot where Kensuke goes back up to Akechi, or to Yoshio, and Yoshio once again jumps out of the window, and then when he gets to the ground, he looks up and he sees Kensuke jump out of the window behind him. Fortunately, Kensuke has many gadgets,
including a Batman-style grappling hook.
Yeah, and shit, I think it's even smaller than Batman's.
It is smaller.
It is smaller than Batman's, and at first it works well, and then it fails.
Then the building crumbles.
The side just crumbles. Luckily, though, he has another gadget: deployable airbags.
I'm not sure that those were airbags. They seem pretty solid to me. There's some sort of like
shock absorbing
safety
material,
shock absorbers, I think.
Some sort of like portable crash pad.
Well, yeah. I didn't want to mention this in the reaction, but the at least the headpiece seems really familiar. There's actually a device that they're trying to make for motorcyclists.
Oh yeah,
that does exactly that. Like
basically it expands to protect your head.
To protect your head.
And the design from it is almost exactly the same.
Perhaps the animators got a hold of some images of that and put it into the anime.
Possibly.
Maybe.
There you go.
But anyway, so he lands and then chases Yoshio, which is one of the funnier chase scenes I think I've seen. Basically, like, they keep running, and like every time Yoshio reaches an obstacle, his little force that's around him just cuts through it. To include water. He literally jumps into a creek and is walking along the bottom with a bubble around him.
Actually, that's what reminds me.
But Kensuke jumps in behind him and starts running behind him without any breathing apparatus.
Not any breathing apparatus or any like buoyancy aids either. Now that I think of it.
Yeah.
It is funny.
Jumps
though.
in.
It was pretty
fun.
amusing.
I call it the rule funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they climb out. Yoshio stops running. Kensuke decides to buy him a drink from a vending machine.
And they become fast friends.
And they become, well, sort of.
Sort of. But in the meantime, Kensuke has to leave because he is
a bit of an shit moment.
Pretty much. He probably saw some smoke because the factory decided to have a fire explosion thingy.
I think it was, okay, so there was a bit with Akechi meeting up with an old man who I believe was actually the Fiend with 20 Faces.
Yeah.
In disguise. And the Fiend with 20 Faces says, "How should I end this? With poison or an explosion?" He ends up with an explosion because that robot was set to explode.
Yeah.
Basically, the robot explodes when it's in the factory. Factory's on fire. You know, people are trying to escape. Kensuke runs over to the factory and starts trying to help people get out of the fire. And then some debris falls on him. Meanwhile, Yoshio picks up Kensuke's wallet that he dropped and goes over to the factory to return it to him.
Meanwhile, Nori is when the debris falls on Kensuke, Nori reads on her monitor that like he's gone unconscious or something.
And immediately flips shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
technically the wording was, "Oh, he stopped moving," which I assume for somebody who always runs around like Kensuke, that means that something bad happened.
Yeah, it freaked out. I don't think we actually got his name, but his name here is Inoue. Ryu Inoue.
Rio.
Oh, the Hodges knockoff.
Yeah.
But yeah,
freaks him out, and he takes off to go help him.
Yeah. But yeah, so there's a bit in the factory with Yoshio helping out Kensuke, and basically they help him. He helps him and the guy that Kensuke was helping escape the factory by blowing a hole in the side with his power.
And the dude that they saved needs to fucking take a chill pill. Like, yeah, chill, evil, chill, dude.
He has none.
But yeah, the guy runs away. then basically Kinsuke says,
Want to join?
if you join us, someday I'll grant your wish. I'll kill you.
Right when a giant mecha head flies out and cuts Yoshio's hand.
Yep.
Which is interesting.
The barrier is not absolute.
Indeed.
Actually, I think what happened was he got hit by a wave of explosion that the barrier initially blocked, and then when the barrier came down for a second, he didn't see or realize that the head came through.
I was thinking because he was talking with Kensuke that he let his guard down, and that's what allowed his hand to get cut.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
something happened there. And I'm sure that it'll get back to it eventually.
I'm sure.
But so Ryo ends up showing up, thinks that Kinsuke's in danger from Yoshio, I guess, and pulls his gun on him, threatens to shoot him, and then we learn that Yoshio's barrier can extend really far because he extends the barrier and cuts the gun in half.
Damn.
That's pretty much the end of the
By the
episode.
way, what Inoue, Ryu, what he did is very, very bad policemanship.
He is a private eye, I think. I don't think he's an officer of the law.
It's still really, really bad.
It's a noob move, for sure.
Pulling your gun first is a really bad move.
That seems to be kind of the MO, though. Like all the older detectives, are shoot first, ask questions later. Anyway.
Yeah.
But technically, it's okay to draw your weapon, but to point it at somebody and then not listen to your, to somebody from your agency saying, no, don't do that.
Oh, don't do it.
But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the episode. We see a little funny bit with Akechi and Now.
I guess that's going to be a running gag, too.
Yeah.
Little squabbles between them.
Yeah.
Lover's quarrel if you want to get deep into it.
I cut your pay. You didn't do crap.
You didn't do anything worthy of that.
So what's this guy doing? Oh, that's going to be extra. I'm going to pay you even less.
No. Yeah, so far, this is seems like it'll be pretty enjoyable.
Enjoyable so far.
Yeah, kind of the feel of it reminded me a little bit of Bungo Stray Dogs.
It's a little grittier, though.
There's, there's a lot of the I guess, handsome male characters, but it doesn't seem like one of those Fujoshi bait.
Yeah, I called it Fujoshi bait early on because I was getting that vibe, but not so much now after finishing.
Well, I was getting that vibe from Bungo Stray Dogs too.
Yeah,
it's not.
But again, I mean, that was early on as the series or that first episode went on. It kind of faded.
We're definitely going to have to see where this one progresses. As a first episode, we got a lot of introductions. We got a lot of introductions to concepts, characters.
A lot of exposition.
Yeah, and we didn't get to.
A little bit of action, not a whole lot.
Well, we got a lot of action and stuff like that, but we really didn't get any meat.
We didn't get to the plot.
It was a basic first episode. It was character introductions.
Yep.
So I'm looking forward to episode 2.
Indeed.
But let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't.
But that's going to do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo. See you next time.
Hi everyone, Otaku Saga here, and we really hope you enjoyed this episode of Anime Reaction.
Yeah, and if you have an idea for an anime that you'd like to see us watch, leave a comment down below.
If you really like what we do, feel free to subscribe to our channel and visit our website at www.otakusaga.com.
And as always, thanks for watching.